We're welcoming Miko Patton with the Postal Service to talk about some of the issues that you might not realize are an issue for postal carriers.
Very true.
Yeah.
And that is, of course, making sure that snow is not by the mailbox when the carrier comes.
So one of the issues that comes up is, and it may be unintended by the people who live in the home, is that you've got plows that come through. They're doing a good job, but maybe not paying attention to where mailboxes are in some of these areas.
Correct. So when the mail plow comes through, sometimes they will that snow will go next to where the mailbox is. And so we're just asking customers if they can clear that just enough so the letter carrier can come drive through, leave their mail, and be on their appointed rounds.
Yeah, let's look at some of the things that maybe you wouldn't have thought. So clear the snow from curbside boxes. That one's pretty obvious. Now, here's one that I remember in the Midwest. If you have an overhang by your front door, ice can collect, and I've been flunked in the head by an icicle coming down, and you definitely don't want that to happen to a letter carrier or anyone in your house.
Absolutely. Totally agree.
Yep.
That's something we really see here in Sacramento, but if in other places where snow comes down, it's definitely an issue.
It can be an issue. Leaving a light on there at the front step can help as well for people who are coming up there.
Absolutely. We want to make sure the carrier doesn't do any slip, trips, or falls, so having that light out there would be amazing.
Okay, so those are some really great tips for our viewers who live foothills and into the Sierra. In the Valley this week, there's still a lot of junk on the ground in terms of tree limbs and other things. And that probably Valley-wise could also benefit for our postal carriers if we clean things up a little.
Absolutely. Whenever there's a clear pathway, it definitely makes it easier for the letter carrier to deliver the mail. So if you can help by clearing some of that away, some of that debris away from your house, that would be amazing.
I bet piles of leaves get to be an issue too.
Yeah, they do.
They can get really high in Sacramento.
True.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And of course, the benefits of doing this is you get your mail delivered on time and keeps the route going. So thanks for coming in with those great reminders for us.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.